Cozy Here With You, Chapter 6 by miloqu. Pocky. Katsuki's point of view. Eijiro had slipped down and was now on my lap, sleeping softly. Denki chattered away about something as we waited for Mina to return with more people, like she said she would. "Who do you think Todoroki likes?" Denki blurted out, catching my attention. "Probably the rich chick, or Deku's girlfriend," I responded. "Or maybe Deku himself." I giggled then. I probably can't make those jokes. I placed the Pocky stick in my mouth, trying to eat as many as I could, so we had less Pocky to play the game with. Denki nodded and placed the Pocky stick in his mouth too. He also doesn't want to play. Can't imagine why. "We're here," Mina yelled, bursting through the door. She was followed by half and half, Momo, Hagakure, Tetsu, and the little perv Mineta. "I got more members to our party," she laughed, flinging herself on the floor. I gently pushed Kirishima off my lap and stood up, arms crossed and slightly angered expression on my face. "Bakugos, stop looking so annoyed." Tetsu smiled at me as Mina grabbed a few boxes of Pocky. "You really like Pocky, Bakugo," she laughed, placing the boxes down. "I don't want to play, I'm just here to watch," Mineta said, being somewhat respectful to his friends for once. He didn't want to play because he thought of Tetsu and thought about going in between Momo and Icy Hot, and he just genuinely didn't want to kiss Mina. Last time he tried, she slapped him so hard he cried. "Sorry about earlier," I muttered. Mineta nodded. "It's fine," he replied. "Let's partner up," Momo grinned. Denki sat down in front of Mina, and Momo sat down in front of Todoroki. Mineta hitting to me to sit in front of Tetsu. I didn't want him to think I lied about having feelings for Tetsu, so I sat in front of her, trying to act flustered. "Okay, blush." I gulped as I thought of Kirishima run through my head. My face went red, a small smile spread on my face, and my eyes softened. "Wow, Tetsu really must be getting to him," I heard Mineta say to Denki. "Yeah, that's it," he teased, looking at Mina. Mina looked confused for a second, but brushed it off. "Grab your sticks and let's start," Mina grinned, and so we did. I opened the box and grabbed one Pocky stick, placing it in my mouth. "Come here," I said. Tetsu smiled and put the other end of the Pocky stick in her mouth. We both began to bite forward on the stick of biscuits, covered it with chocolate. Our faces began to get closer and closer. Before our lips touched, I was determined to win. I wasn't going to give up. Our lips touched, forming into a proper kiss. We sat there for a few seconds, mouth on mouth, before she pulled away. "That was nice," she said. "You're a decent kisser, Rabbit." I rolled my eyes. The only person I ever wanted to be kissing was Kirishima. Only his opinion of my abilities to kiss mattered. "I have to confess something," Tetsu whispered, picking another Pocky stick. I replied, watching her place the biscuit in her mouth. She moved forward, and I put my mouth around the stick. We then moved our heads forward. As we moved them forwards, biting down on it, our lips touched again. We kissed for a good minute before I pulled away. Feeling wrong about this kiss. I don't know why I did. Maybe because she was a girl. Maybe because she was Tetsu. Maybe because I only had eyes for Kiri. Who knows? Who cares? She cut herself off, pulling another Pocky stick from the box. "I have feelings for Mina," she gulped, holding the Pocky stick in front of her, the end pointing at both of us. "She's a lesbian, or maybe bi, or pan, or omi. I don't know what her sexuality is, but the fact is, I'm not the only person in the class who has feelings for someone of the same gender," filled me with a relief. Me and Tetsu were set pretty far apart from the others, who were still playing and being awkward. I grabbed the Pocky stick from Tetsu and pushed my lips to hers, forming a kiss. The Pocky stick wasn't in our mouths. This wasn't part of the game. I just had saw Mineta staring at us. I needed to do something. "What was that, Rabbit?" Tetsu whispered, yelled. "I need Mineta to stop staring," I replied. "Truth is, I think we need to team up. You like Mina. I like someone I shouldn't, I said, dripping the pocky stick to the ground. Who? She asked. Kirishima. I pulled my face away from hers, as they were still pretty close and staring at the sleeping red head on my bed. Her eyes widened slightly, but went back to their normal size not even 2 seconds later. I see. She smiled slightly. I might have a plan on how we can hide it. She said again. What? I responded. I'll tell you when we're alone, Ribbit. I nodded in response, and we continued the game. End of chapter 6.